Good afternoon. Today we're going to be learning how to complete a college career pathways application. You'll get a link from your instructor that when you click on it, it will land on this create account page. And this is where you initiate the process. You start by putting in your first name, and last name, and your email address. And they have to match. Okay, and your preferred telephone number, we recommend using a mobile number. That way we can reach you easily via text, but please use whatever is best for you. So then you would also need to check off allow text. Enter your date of birth, so it's definitely not 2021. So we're going to say your September 8th, 2010. Your country of origin is, would you please put in your country of origin? And you put in your home address. I'm going to put in 271 Scott Swamp Road because that's Tunxus's address, and that's in Farmington. There is an address check, so it is possible to have the address not work. And so I would also put that I'm Connecticut and my high school. We'll do New Britain. And you'll note if when I type in New Britain, all of the high schools in New Britain are presented as part of the drop-down. Okay, we have E.C. Goodwin, MIA, New Britain High School, or St. Thomas Aquinas. So I'm just going to put in New Britain High School. And do you anticipate graduating? The month you started, it's usually August or September for most folks. And we're going to say 2018, or probably not 2018. The month you graduate, you expect to graduate, is going to be September 2023. Your school counselor's first name, school counselor, their email, and their telephone number. Your high school grade point average, say you're 3.5, and the scale that your high school uses to evaluate GPA. So if you're on a 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, there's some variation out there. Now for your CCP experience, you are going to be attending Tunxus Community College. You are entering during the CCP 2021-2022 term with Tunxus. Tunxus is abbreviated TXCC. Very important, your high school type is college career pathways. Okay, then you need to set up a password that you will remember. And write the same one here. If they don't match, for some reason, when you click account create, it will let you know. The system will let you know. Okay. Then we're actually into the application. And as you can see, to double check, it's going to have your first name in the upper right-hand corner, and it will say CCP 2021-2022 TXCC College Career Pathways. You are on the right track. So we're going to start out by completing on the personal information tab. You'll notice that a lot of the information is carried forward from the create account page. So if you want to enter a middle name, that's fine. If you have a preferred first name, that's fine. If for some reason you are applying under a name you've used previously at Tunxus. So that would typically be used if someone had applied before they had gotten married. Again, your date of birth traveled over. You do want to make sure you fill out the gender And please put in the gender you identify with. And your permanent address came over, as well as your cell phone number and your email address. So we are going to save and continue. And actually you need to answer, is the current address different than your permanent address? So if you have a different address for your mail than you do for where you live, you would click yes. If not, you would click no. Okay, your citizenship status. A U.S. citizen. Your social security number is not required to complete the application, but by doing so, by choosing not to use your social security number, there will be an extra form that you need to complete at the end, and we will go through all of that with you. And what is your first language? You put whatever is appropriate. For me, that's English. And then the ethnic information is optional for you. Hispanic. Okay, and you can save and continue. And then we're going to see the tab has changed. You're now on academic plans. So your admit type is going to be CCP High School. And then we're going to leave course requested blank. And then for data sharing, I encourage you to read the paragraph. If you have your SASID ID, which is SASID, or spread out, the long version is State Assigned School Identification Number. If you click yes, Tunxus will automatically get a copy of your SAT scores if you choose to take them. So I'm going to say yes. If you say no, that's not, you would just need to provide SAT scores to us if you choose to attend Tunxus. Again, all of our academic information from New Britain High School has crossed over, and we save and continue. Okay, your parent and guardian's first name. Now you have previously completed a form for this that your faculty member, your instructor has. So please feel free to use that information in completing this section. So parent or guardian name. Their phone number and guardian. And then their signature and today's date. Today is 09/23. Oh, there we go. It prefers it if I use the calendar. So we save and continue. Okay, then we want you to read through all of these statements and attest to whether your answer is yes or no. I've read them many times, so I know my answer is yes. And I am Fall Scarecrow. And today's the 23rd. So I'm going to go ahead and submit my application. Okay, and then we if you notice, I'm still logged in as myself, as Fall, right there. Other options there to change your password or sign out, but we will sign out in a little bit. So at this point, you see that you have a CCP 2021-2022 College Career Pathways application, and that has been submitted. So you want to see what your action is. So we're going to click on View. And then we're going to go up to Supplemental Items and Documents. Now, the first item, as you might recall, I said that if you choose not to complete the application with your social security number, there will be an additional step for you. Well, here it is. You need to attest to the fact that you did not supply it purposefully. So you would click Start. This is a very simple online form. Again, please read through as you go. My first name is Fall Scarecrow. And if you happen to have been an applicant before and you have a banner ID and you know what it is, please fill it in. And the next question is, I choose the following. I will provide my social security number. That certainly is an option. I decline to provide my social security number, or I do not have a social security number, all of which are acceptable. If you choose the first, I will provide my social security number, you need to do so. I am declining to, and then I'm signing at the bottom. Oh, I need, and my signature date is 09/23. Okay, and I am going to submit. Terrific, and as you can see here, it says I've successfully submitted that form. And then I go back to supplemental items and documents, and I go to the parental support section. Again, you filled out quite a bit of this already. So I am my parent and your parent's email, parent guardian email, parent or guardian email, and then you do have to waive the right to access the requested information yourself. You might want to write a nice little note to your parent or guardian asking that they complete this quickly and get it back and submit the request ASAP so that you can register for your course. You click submit. All right, and then you can see the status of all of your actions you've taken. So your supplemental items are completed. Tunxus has received your social security election form, and you have sent on September 23rd the parental consent form off to your parents via the email address you provided. You can actually log back into your account using the link you had and using the credentials you set up, log in and check on if your parent or guardian has completed their part. Because if they have, the status will change to also being received. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact your faculty member who will be in touch with those of us at Tunxus who manage the application process. So last but not least, I encourage everybody to sign out when you're all done. And you end up at the sign-in page where you would enter your credentials if you wanted to sign in. So welcome to the College Career Partnership Program, and we are really glad you're on board. Have a great day and a great semester.